Okay, I'm just going to quickly test this microphone. If you speak, that would be great. Say words.
What?
Say actual words.
Actual words.
In a sentence.
In a sentence. Actual words in a sentence.
This is going to be a fun podcast.
What?
You okay?
Yeah. We've got more to do tonight as well. I'm just tired.
You've got more what to do?
More work to do tonight. I'm just tired.
What work are you doing?
I've got to fill out my forms for that PR company.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Good. You're quite the conversationalist this evening.
Sorry. I'm just sorry.
That's okay. No, it just strikes me that you're in an excellent mood to cast some pods.
Yeah, but it's not that I'm in a bad mood. It just, like I said, I don't feel very well.
Okay, great. Should we start?
Yeah, sure.
Right, what we're going to do, you give me the O, I'll do the hello. So give me an O. 3, 2,
Oh.
1. 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing?
I was waiting for you to say the O.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Let's do that again. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Hello and welcome back to 2016. I'm saying welcome back to it like I was here before everyone else and I've been waiting for you all to catch up. No, welcome. Happy New Year to all of our listeners. It's time for some more 3 minute 16 podcasts. Graham is with me as always. Graham, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. You okay?
Excellent. Yeah, not too bad. How was your festive period? Good. What more can you ask for, I guess? And hello to our listeners. We hope you had a good one too. Graham, we've got some comments from people, as well as a lot of topic suggestions that you guys have kept rolling in the comments. So thank you so much for those. Keep them coming. Graham, should we get to comments?
Yes.
Okay, you remember in the previous episode, the festive special, we were talking about worst Christmas gifts, and I discussed briefly the mobile phone sleeping bag. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Timo thought that was an amazing thing. He wants one.
Okay. Well, you've got one. Send it over. Merry Christmas.
I would have done if I still had it, but this was 15 years ago. Here's an idea. If anyone, friends and family listening, are thinking of sending me a crap Christmas present, don't. Just send them all to Timo instead. One man's treasure and all that. You know.
No, one man's trash.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. In this case, ZEKE'S trash is Timo's treasure. It's not quite as snappy a phrase, is it?
What's Timo's treasure? That's the question. No, trash. What's his trash?
I don't know. He probably throws out like diamonds and stuff. So moving on, Timo has asked us also, he's dying to know our thoughts on The Force Awakens, which we did actually go and see together when I came over your way for Christmas. But, Graham, Carol does not want us to discuss The Force Awakens because she hasn't seen it yet.
How has she not seen it yet?
Slacking, mate. But I don't know what to do to keep them both happy. It's an impossible situation. Should we just talk without using spoilers? Oh, you know what? Forget it. No, there's going to be spoilers in this episode. Carol, you can listen again later. I don't know why I'm pandering to you. You've had 3 weeks to see it. Just, listen back to this episode when you've gone and bloody seen it. God, listeners are a nightmare, aren't they, Graham?
Aren't they just?
So, what were you wanting to discuss about The Force Awakens?
Well, it was had more lasers than most other films.
It did have a lot more lasers. The Force Awakens was definitely a film I saw in 2015. It was...
True.
No, honestly it was. It was a series of moving images played sequentially at speed to give the illusion of movement. 7 out of 10.
I've got a question. Actually, I was thinking about this while I was in work.
You know what? I did have a different topic lined up for today, but forget it. Let's do the Force Awakens. Graham, you said you had a question.
Well, look, I was thinking about this while I was in work, and I was on the toilet, and
Okay.
I was thinking of myself, right? Okay, stormtroopers.
Yeah.
You know they got that body armor,
Mhm.
right? It is not effective against any weapon in the sagas. The only thing we know from this most recent film is that it's effective at filtering out smoke. Get a bandage.
I did notice in that film he goes, yeah, it's effective at filtering out smoke, but not toxic chemicals. Like, what's the point of the filter? That's useless.
What's the point of the whole armor? Anytime they get hit with a laser, bam, dead. They can't shoot one. You know, stop getting them armor. Start training them up, or even better, have another giant space weapon. You know, they only managed to blow up the first one just in time. If they had two, jobs are good. And forget the armor. Forget the stormtroopers.
To just get rid of them, spend the budget on a bigger.
Or just another one. You know, maybe even make it smaller. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that big.
Yeah, the bigger the better. J.J. Abrams had to top the Death Star somehow. He even had that scene, Graham, if you remember, where he said, "This is how big the Death Star is, and this is how big my new thing is." Do you remember on the monitor?
Yeah, I remember that. I was impressed by the extras in that as well. Like the extras, they weren't even small time extras. Like you had Matt from Heroes in it, and Glenn from Walking Dead, and things like that was like.
Was he in it? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and do you know the stormtrooper that was guarding Rey when she was in the chamber?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I didn't know that.
I mean, how amazing is that?
That is kind of cool.
James Bond is an extra.
His on his IMDb page, his character number is Stormtrooper 00117 or something like that.
Is it?
007, yeah. What do you think should happen in the next movie? Where are they going to go from here? Because, I mean, the first one... My only criticism, okay, with The Force Awakens is it was very derivative in places, wasn't it? You know, you could see J.J. Abrams was sat down with a checklist going, right, I need to do an opening shot of a big ship moving across the screen. I need to do this. I need to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he really was playing it by the book, but ultimately, that's what we wanted. So I don't even know if that's much of a criticism. But where are they going to go from here, Graham?
I don't know. I think there's got to be some kind of big revelation, doesn't there? Really.
Bit hammy if they do that, though.
But yeah, and obviously I'm not saying the revelation has to be hammy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it could be. I'm not a director, but
Do you know
if I was,
Do you know what I would do?
what?
And this will prove that I'm not a director either. I'd have, you know, the closing shot of The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I want the next movie to be 90 minutes of her just holding the lightsaber out while Luke just stands there and the camera circles around them for 90 minutes.
That must have been remarkably awkward.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd call it episode 8, The Force Dilly Dallies. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry, Graham, we're out of time. We'll never get to find out what your final thought was. Head over to the 316.podbean.com.